Learn how to completely delete and remove an HTML element from your web page using both jQuery remove method and native JavaScript. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at how you can remove HTML elements from the DOM using both JavaScript, vanilla method, as well as jQuery method. The way you can add your elements in the DOM on a web page is the same way it is possible to completely remove that element from your DOM, and that exactly is what you want to check in this lesson, because it is possible to permanently delete an element from your document layout entirely. For example, like deleting a shopping cart item or removing a dismissed notification that you are no longer interested or needed again. And you do this using the remove method. So it completely removes the element and free up your browser memory. So let's look at an example of how you can use jQuery to achieve this. So I'm already pulling in the jQuery library so that I can write jQuery code inside my script section. And for me to be able to do this, well, I need two things. Number one is I need to add my HTML element as well as script style. So I need to first create the element that I would like to remove from my DOM and to free my memory, to free memory space. So let's say we have these two elements. So hello Benny and hello Clark. And now we want to remove it. Well, to remove it using jQuery is not something difficult. We just need to first select the document. So the document is referring to the web page, and call on the ready method. And this ready method will take a function. And inside that function, we can target the ID of the elements that we want to remove. So we want to remove the element with an ID of 02 dot to remove. And then boom, you can see this has completely been deleted from our DOM. Now, this is how you can use jQuery to achieve this. Now, let's look at how you can do this with vanilla JavaScript. With vanilla JavaScript, you just need a single line of code, document.getElement by ID. So I want the element with an ID of 02 to be removed. Then I'll call the remove method and pass this opening and closing bracket at the gap, and boom, you can see it. The second paragraph with an ID of 02, hello Clark, has been deleted from the DOM. So this example loads with two paragraphs, hello Benny and hello Clark. And as soon as the page is ready, as you can see here, document.ready function, the script targets the second paragraph, which has an ID of 02, and then runs this remove method. And immediately the second paragraph is completely wiped from our HTML document, leaving only the first one behind. And not only can we achieve this in jQuery, we can as well use the vanilla JavaScript to remove method in order to achieve this. So if you look closely at what we have here in our code, we have basically, just follow a very simple step, and that is this. This particular line is where the main action is happening. So this particular line is targeting the element with the ID of 02, and then it deletes it entirely from the web page document object model, which is the DOM. So it's not just hidden. This time it no longer exists in the page structure. And once this remove method is run on page load, it will completely remove it from our DOM, which means that this element no longer exists anywhere in our browser DOM. So this is how you can actually remove HTML elements using the jQuery method as well as using the vanilla JavaScript method. Now let's quickly look at few key takeaways about this from this lesson rather. Number one, the hide method keeps the elements in the document but changes its style to display none. It can be shown again. So what that is basically saying is that if you use an hide method, which is similar to how this remove method works, By setting the display style to none, it will hide that element from your page, but it will not completely remove it from the browser DOM. And if you want to show it back, you can just reset your display style to, maybe an empty quote or something, and it will display again. But for remove method completely deletes the elements from the web page structure. So it's not hidden in the DOM. It cannot be showing again without recreating it, which means that if we need to see the element that was deleted initially back, we need to recreate it before we can see it, because we have completely removed it from the DOM. It is not hidden anywhere. So this is how this remove method works in both jQuery and with vanilla JavaScript. But looking closely at our code, this is 3 lines of code, and the vanilla JavaScript is just one. Not only is it blazingly fast, it does not even require the load of any external library before it can perform its magic, before it can remove the elements from our DOM. And so this makes the vanilla JavaScript method very easy and a recommended way to do something like this in JavaScript without the overload of loading any external libraries before you can actually run your code.